Oh, snap. Hey, everybody. It is Adam with Reggae Fest Cleveland.com and the Rockin' Reggae Festival. We are doing another one of our Meet the Artists this evening with HWT out of Detroit, Michigan. These guys are awesome. They are playing on Saturday. They will be our second band in the 5-band lineup, and I couldn't be more excited. I had reached out to them a couple months ago. I listened to some of I had not heard of them yet. Awesome, awesome band. Listened to their music, and I was like, all right, Don, Tim, you're in. So I'm really, really excited to have these guys here. We're going to bring them on board right now. Before I get started, just so you know, tickets are starting to fly. This happens every year. It's like that 10 to 15 days out. Everyone starts getting really excited. We have got an awesome lineup. The weather's looking fantastic. 2 days of great reggae music. Our rock reggae is going to be on Saturday with HWT, Human Nature, Cloud 9 Vibes. We also have Roots of Creation and Mighty Mystic. And then on Sunday is more of our traditional roots reggae with my boy Carlos Jones. I always say his name first. He's a good friend of mine, been around for a long, long time. He's amazing. He'll be there. The Meditations are headlining. We also got Lazo and Exodus. We've got the Flex Crew and the Arc Band. Great, great music lineup for Sunday as well. Food vendors, all kinds. I got 2 different Jamaican food trucks, so there'll be different types there. We've got some great stuff at the bar for those that like to drink. And Mother Nature, as of this past week, says the weather is going to be in the mid-70s and sunny, so you can't ask for anything else, right? Without further ado, I'm going to bring in the boys from HWT. We're going to get to know them a little bit and hear what they're all about. So here they come. Gentlemen, how we doing today? Welcome to the show.
What's up, man? Hello. Thanks for having us.
My pleasure, my pleasure. So, I always start this up asking a few questions. I think the biggest thing is, you guys are that young generation. That's why we got you playing on Saturday, that upbeat, super happy, loving music. What was the thing that brought you guys into the scene? What got you guys pumped up about the industry, and why did you get start playing in this type of thing?
Well, Dave here actually is the master roots rock, especially reggae. So years ago, I had been working on a band, and Dave had this incredible lineup of reggae artists, but it was more of what you're talking about, like the really upbeat and electric lead guitars and solos, and so I was like just blown away with it. And through the years we've continued to play together, and we've, I think, really started to achieve that sound where we still pretty much have like mostly a reggae style. But, we do, Adam does some pretty excessive solos and some stuff that you might not hear with like a Jamaican band.
I mean, I think that's what it's all about. I think it's about bringing some of that, like that bass history, that the roots of reggae, and kind of spinning off of it. And for me, like, we talked earlier, like I said, I'm a little bit older, and I've always was raised going to Bob Marley festivals and things like that. So to see like these new up and coming bands that have that reggae influence and that feel for it and are spinning off of it and creating something new, I think it's absolutely amazing. I think it's really cool. There's someone named Adam in your band too, just like me. So I'm just saying, my dude.
Yeah. Dope Adams. Yeah.
So, question, so you guys are all over the place. You guys are doing shows all over. When did you guys get started in Detroit? What other areas you guys hitting up this summer? I mean, I'm sure people that love you guys and follow you guys want to know about a little bit more where you guys are going.
Yeah, so we, like I said, me, Dave, and Aaron, about 10 years we've been in the Pontiac, Metro Detroit area. But we play pretty much all over Michigan. We play out in Muskegon and Alpena. We just did a festival in Illinois, and we're coming to Cleveland. So, we're kind of in the Midwest touring area, I would say.
Well, that's good. So what I'm hoping for is, we're working on Rockin' Reggae Fest to start taking it, outside the Cleveland area and start getting into some other areas. I'm currently out in Phoenix, Arizona, and we really want to start rocking it out here and move that reggae scene out here. I lived in San Diego for a while, and Cali Roots is out in California, and that's just a sick show that they do. So I would love to start getting a little bit bigger too. So, there's a chance we might have to get you guys westbound, just saying.
Yeah, sounds great. I think we already have some opportunities out there, and that would just be wonderful. That would give us a reason to explore.
Yeah.
No reason to head out that way.
Do some other dates for sure. That sounds great.
So I got a big question for you. I mean, this is like, for me, everyone has their thing. Was there like a certain reggae song that really like hit when you guys were younger and you started making that cross and starting to love reggae music? What was that one song that kind of like that connected to you and that made you feel like, you know what, this is the shit. This is my jam.
Dave, what do you think?
I don't know. Like, I'll go back. Obviously, you guys say Bob Marley, Peter Tosh, all the classics. But I remember downloading music and Slightly Stupid. What song was that? I mean, pretty much any Slightly Stupid song. I'm like, man, these guys have such a unique sound to them. And then from there, it just blossomed to, you know, you get all these bands like Revolution. Everybody had blown up since, and really, you know, when those guys were just kind of hitting the circuit like Stupid in a 4-piece kind of punk band, I loved them, and they reminded me so much of Sublime. And from there, it just blossomed, you know. And for me, that was probably the biggest influence.
Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know if you got how familiar you guys are with Shabba Ranks, but when I was younger, man, Mr. Loverman was literally on my voicemail for my answer machine. Yeah, we had answer machines back then. That's how crazy it is. But Shabba that's who I was sort of. That's kind of who got me really rolling in the reggae scene with Shabba. So I've always been. And I actually just heard he's starting to go on tour again. So like my cousin was in LA and he just told me that like 3 days ago. So you never know, you might see him too.
Yeah, he's dope, for sure.
He's pretty amazing. He's pretty amazing. So we got you guys going on at 2 p.m. on Saturday. Have you guys started put together your set list?
Yeah, we actually have it developed. We're gonna start to practice actually right after we get done with this. So, yeah, I feel pretty good. We got mostly originals, a couple, I think very tasty covers, and yeah, I think we got a great set planned.
Powerful set.
Very, very cool.
And like one thing too, like you were saying, you know, a lot of the music is, especially like the new reggae kind of, you know, like lovey, but you know, we also have like kind of I don't even know how to describe it, like rights and equality for people, you know, some of the, you know, side of Bob Marley that also had that sort of like, you know, revolutionary. So I think that we, you know, that's just another nice part of, you know, that makes us maybe a little different.
No, I think that's a really, really cool thing for sure. I mean, I think this world needs a lot more of that equality and a mutual respect against everybody, no matter who you are, young, old, and so forth. So I'm excited to hear it. I mean, is there a place besides Spotify that anyone can go to grab some of your songs? I don't know if you guys are like through iTunes or anything like that. We found you on Spotify, so that's what we listen to, but I don't know if there's any other spots around.
Yeah, I would go with the website, which is HWTmusic.com, because all of our links are in one spot. You can link to Pandora, you can link to YouTube, you can, you know, link to Spotify, you can link to Apple Music.
Also, I don't mean to cut you off, but Bandcamp, if you do really want to support the band, you know, we get a very small amount from these streams, you know, even though we have 30,000 streams, it's not that much money. So, you know, when you download the song, you know, for $1, you know, that goes to the band. So good job.
Which is super important because people don't realize, I think there's always been a misconception in the entertainment industry that all these bands that are playing are making buku bucks, and they don't get it that, like, you know, even just for my events, like, and what I pay my bands, there's travel expenses, there's 5 guys in a band, there's lodging, there's food, there's so much that goes into this. And you guys work your ass off, and if it's shitty weather, cold weather, hot weather, you guys are always performing and doing what you can to make people happy. And you know, people just don't realize how much artists put into their job and their passion and what they do. So I think it is important. Whenever people have a chance, if you can support a band and throw some money at downloading songs, just do it, because you're doing the band a big favor and showing that you appreciate them and love them. So I wish you guys nothing but success for sure.
We got merch too. We have really good merch actually on our website. You know, my recommendation is the kangaroo shirt. So check it out.
The HWT
The hats.
This is the cream.
put a lot of time and energy in that. But the kangaroo shirts are very attractive. Even if you're not into bands or whatever, that's a shirt that you can wear. You can take it with you when you go on vacation, wear it every day.
It's an objectively good-looking shirt. It's a scientific fact.
So yeah,
I'm literally pulling it up right now, Mike. I guess I'm gonna have to order a hat because I got to start representing.
All right, you won't be disappointed, man. The black one's really cool too. Adam has it.
Yeah, dude. Listen. I'm a hat guy. I wear hats all the time. And, I'm representing my tribe tonight. So I might live in Arizona now, but I was, Cleveland for all my life for decades. So I will never ever be anything but Cleveland, even though I just don't like the winters. What can I say?
Yeah,
it's tough. We're in Michigan. We got the same winters.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, just so you guys know, I went to school at University of Toledo, so I literally was kicking it for years, just south of you guys, hanging out in Detroit, going up to Windsor all the time. So I get a lot of love for Detroit too.
Oh yeah.
Well,
we don't
guys,
do it for the money. We do it for the love. We all really enjoy what we're doing. Most importantly, we got a really tight group here that we just vibe off each other and have great chemistry and have a lot of fun doing it. Even if we're rehearsing, having a practice, we generally having a good time, and I think that shows through our music live. And yeah, I think if you're going to try to do it for the money, you're going to be quickly disappointed. It's got to be bigger than that. It's having the experiences. We're looking forward to having a hell of an experience here in Cleveland here soon.
Yeah, man, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, honestly, it's if the number one reason why you should be doing anything in life is passion, because that's what you love to do. I mean, I tell people all the time, I don't care if you're making 150 grand a year. If you're miserable, then what's the point? I mean, you only got one life on this planet, so you best do it the right way and enjoy every bit of it as best you can. So it seems like you guys are on the right track right now and doing some pretty awesome things. So I'm very, very happy for you guys.
Yeah, we're very excited to be at Reggae Fest. I've been trying for a few years, and like I said, you're gonna love the show. We're gonna bring the heat.
Well, I expect good things. I have no doubt you guys are going to tear it up, and it's going to sound awesome, ripping over that whole giant park and so forth. I mean, we actually even my sound guy and lighting guy, I go, listen, man, we got to step it up a little bit. So we threw a little extra money his way so he can even expand on the sound quality and building it a little bit deeper. So it's going to be even better than last year. I do a lot of events in the Cleveland area throughout the year and stuff out in Phoenix, and Reggae Fest Cleveland is without a doubt my number one favorite event that I do. It's almost not like work for me in a sense. I mean, granted, I get my ass kicked, but I don't know. I absolutely love doing it. I love reggae music. So for me, it's like what you guys said. If you're doing it because you love it, it's different than just a quote unquote job. So I'm excited for it. We have a great group of people come out. People are dancing, laughing, having a good time. We got young people, old people. I mean, it's just a fantastic event for everybody. So very excited to have you guys. So I appreciate it and thank you.
Yeah, and well done on
having us.
Yeah, well done on your part, man. Those headliners, the whole lineup both days are, I mean, amazing.
Yeah.
We're so grateful to be playing with some of these guys on this bill. So again, thanks for having us.
Dude, my pleasure, my pleasure. And I appreciate you guys taking time. I know you guys are busy. This is summertime means a lot of outdoor gigs, I'm sure. So you're probably itching to get back to practice right now. So I appreciate you guys taking the time and spending some time with our followers and letting people know who you guys are and where you come from and kind of what to expect. And it gives them a little bit of extra oomph. So if you haven't bought your damn tickets, it's time to buy your tickets. Come see HWT in Cleveland, May 27th. They go on at 2 p.m. They're driving in from Detroit just to play for you. So get your tickets, reggaefestcleveland.com. We're super excited to have them. Again, thank you guys so very much for being a part of this tonight and for coming to our festival in a week and a half. So all the best to you. Enjoy practice tonight. And I look forward to meeting you guys here in about a week and a half.
Cheers. Thanks, Adam.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Peace. Be well.
You too.
And there you have it. That's the boys from HWT out of Detroit, Michigan. Great group of guys. You can tell that they love what they do. That's the best part about this whole thing is loving what you do. And this whole lineup is going to be fantastic. So we're super excited. So again, if you haven't got your tickets, grab them. Saturday is more of our rock style reggae. So you're going to have HWT, Human Nature. You're going to have Cloud9 Vibes. You're going to have Mighty Mystic, and you're going to have Roots of Creation, 5 bands from 12 to 10 p.m. And then on Sunday, the 28th, is our Roots Reggae. And we got a great lineup for that. I mean, some of these guys these are headliners all over the state. Flex Crew and the Arc Band. I mean, I've worked with them a ton and absolutely love them. Lazo and Exodus and the Meditations and my boy Carlos Jones and the Plus Band. It's going to be a wonderful, wonderful weekend. So if you just want to be happy, bring some friends, bring some family, grab a crew, get your tickets, come out and have a wonderful weekend over Memorial Day with us. So thank you for joining. We'll see you guys soon. We got some other bands coming up on Meet the Artist. We got Roots of Creation on deck, as well as a few others. You can watch some of the previous ones on our Facebook page. We did Mighty Mystic last week. So stay tuned, and we will see you in a week and a half, everybody. Thanks so much. Have a great night.